Jungkook carefully set the plate aside after feeding you the last bite. His eyes turned soft when he looked at you, and he leaned in before pinching your cheek lightly with a grin. Is my sweetheart full now? You let out a heavy sigh before nodding. Yeah, but Jungkook raised a brow in curiosity. But what, love? You shifted slightly while your eyes glanced toward the kitchen. I really want to eat that chocolate. Jungkook sighed. He already guessed that. He wiped your mouth with a tissue. Nope, no more chocolates today. You have been sneaking chocolates all day, love. It's not good for you and baby's health. You pouted, crossing your arms with a playful huff. But the baby wants it. You mumbled, attempting to use your pregnancy cravings as leverage. Jungkook chuckled at your cuteness and leaned closer before brushing your hair behind your ear. The baby, huh? Nice try. His voice was teasing yet filled with affection. You playfully poked his side. It's not my fault if your baby has a sweet tooth. Jungkook shook his head, resting his hand gently on your belly, rubbing slow circles. Our baby also needs a break from all the sugar, and so do you, he said, kissing the top of your head. You sighed, giving up because you know he won't let you eat more chocolate now. Poor me and my baby. Appa will never let us eat chocolate, baby, but it's okay, we still love him, right? You said, putting your hand on your belly, pretending to talk to your baby. Jungkook couldn't help but to laugh at your dramatic tone, shaking his head as he watched you pretend to talk to your belly. Poor you, you have had enough chocolate for today and you know it. You gave him a playful glare, still keeping your hand on your belly as if in deep conversation with your little one. Appa is so mean, isn't he? But it's okay, baby, we'll forgive him because he's cute and because he takes good care of us. Jungkook grinned, clearly entertained by your antics. Oh, so now I'm forgiven because I'm cute. He teased you, leaning closer and resting his head gently on your belly. His voice was soft as he continued the conversation with the baby. See, little one, your Oma's already teaching you bad habits. You laughed, running your fingers through his hair as he talked to your belly. Bad habits? I'm just preparing our baby for the future. They need to know their cravings are important. Jungkook chuckled, his lips brushed lightly against your bump as he spoke. Well, we'll have to teach our little one that moderation is key, just like I have to remind you, he said, looking up at you. You rolled your eyes but couldn't stop the smile spreading across your face. Fine, fine, Mr. Health Expert, but don't think I've forgotten that you're the one who brought all the snacks in the first place. You teased, nudging his shoulder. He sat back and shrugged his shoulders innocently. I like keeping my pregnant wife happy, even if it means buying her favorite chocolate every time we go grocery shopping. You smiled. You do a good job at that, taking care of us. I mean, Jungkook's eyes softened as he kissed your forehead. That's because you and the baby are everything to me. I would do anything to make sure you are both happy and healthy. You kissed his cheek, making his smile grow wider. I know, and we are lucky to have you. He chuckled softly. I'm the lucky one. Now come on, let's get you to the bed before you start craving something else. You chuckled, letting him help you in standing. Alright, but don't be surprised if I wake up in the middle of the night wanting pickles. Jungkook laughed, shaking his head. I won't be surprised at all. Whatever you want, I'm here. He guided you towards your shared bedroom. Okay, now sleep tight, my moody princess, he said, helping you in laying down while you laughed at his words. What a smart way to call me annoying, huh? He chuckled and pulled a blanket over you before covering you properly and placed a soft kiss to your forehead. Wow, you're smart. Your jaw dropped as you hit his arm playfully, making him laugh. Yeah, what the hell? What? I called you smart, aren't you smart? And you can never be annoying to me, okay? I love you, all of you. Mood swings, cravings, everything. You pouted. I love you too. He smiled. Good, now no more pouting. You need to rest, both of you. He tucked the blanket around you more securely, making sure you were comfortable. Alright, sleep tight, my princess. I'll be back after finishing some work. You frowned, reaching out to grab his hand before he could leave. Can you please do that tomorrow? I want to hear you sing. You know I can't sleep without your voice. Jungkook paused, looking at you with a tender smile. You really want me to sing? You nodded with doe eyes while he chuckled softly before laying beside you and carefully wrapped his arm around your baby bump. You're going to have your first baby, but it will be my second because my princess is always going to be my first baby. You turn your face towards him. You are the one who spoiled me and now you complain? I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that I can do anything for you, my dear wife. You smile and snuggle closer to him, resting your head on his chest, feeling the steady rhythm of his heartbeat. Thank you mumbled, closing your eyes. Jungkook started to sing softly. His voice was calm and gentle, making you feel warm and safe. As he sang, he gently ran his fingers through your hair, helping you relax. The sound of his voice made you feel sleepy, and soon all your thoughts started to fade away. When the song finished, you stayed quiet, your breathing slowing down as you began to fall asleep. Jungkook looked at you with a soft smile, noticing that you were finally resting. His heart was full of love as he watched you sleep peacefully. He leaned down and gave you a sweet kiss on your forehead. Good night, my love, he whispered, making sure not to wake you. Then he carefully kissed your belly. Good night, little one, Appa loves you, he said softly, talking to the baby inside. Jungkook lay down next to you, wrapping his arm around you to keep you close. The room was quiet and peaceful, and soon he fell asleep too, feeling happy and safe with you and your baby in his arms. Late at night, you woke up feeling really hungry. Your stomach was growling, and all you could think about was the chocolate sitting in the kitchen. You even dreamed about eating chocolate and cake. You glanced over at Jungkook, who was sleeping soundly beside you. His arm was gently draped over your waist, holding you close. You remembered how he said no more chocolate earlier, but your cravings were too strong to resist. Just a little bit won't hurt, right? You whispered in a low tone so he won't wake up. Carefully started to lift his hand from your waist, moving it slowly so he wouldn't wake up. You held your breath, making sure not to make a single noise. His arm felt heavy, but you finally managed to free yourself. He let out a soft sigh, but thankfully he didn't wake up. That was close. You slipped out of bed, tiptoeing quietly across the room. The house was so quiet you could hear your own heartbeat, but all you could think about was that sweet chocolate waiting for you. When you made it to the kitchen, you smiled excitedly. Mission accomplished. I should be an agent, I'm really smart. You giggled to yourself before walking near the fridge, excited like a little child. You opened the fridge and there it was, the chocolate you had been dreaming about. You giggled softly to yourself, feeling like a little kid sneaking a treat. There you are. You whispered as you grabbed the chocolate. You looked down at your belly and rubbed it gently. Hey baby, guess what? We are about to have the best snack ever. Appa said no, but this is our little secret, okay? You unwrapped the chocolate and the smell made your mouth water. This is going to taste so good. You told to yourself, breaking off a piece and popping it into your mouth. The sweetness hit your taste buds and you let out a satisfied sigh. See baby, chocolate is the best. But just as you were about to take another bite, a deep voice behind you made you jump. Yeah, what are you doing? You froze, chocolate in hand, and slowly turned around. There was Jungkook standing in the doorway with his arms crossed, giving you a playful look. Got you, he said with a smirk. Your eyes widened. I was just checking the fridge. You stammered, trying to hide the chocolate behind her back. Jungkook raised an eyebrow, clearly not believing you. Really? And what's that behind her back? You sighed, knowing you were caught. Okay, fine, I was hungry and I wanted some chocolate, you said, pouting. As you stood there, caught with the chocolate in your hand, Jungkook chuckled softly, walking closer. He gently took the chocolate from your hand, shaking his head in amusement. You're really something, you know that? Sneaking around for chocolate? You pouted, giving him a pleading look. But I'm hungry and the baby wants chocolate, just a little bit. You whined, rubbing your belly. He sighed, I know, but you have had so much chocolate today, babe. He placed the chocolate back in the fridge, then turned to you with a thoughtful look. How about I make you something better, something that will keep you full longer? You gave him a lazy look. Like what? I want chocolate. He sighed, finally giving up. Okay, fine, you can have a little bit, but I'm going to make you something healthy that will also keep you full longer. Your face brightened hearing that. You hugged him and kissed his cheek before getting your chocolate back. Thank you. By the way, what will you cook? He chuckled. How about some peanut butter toast? It's healthy and you'll like it. You smiled brightly. Oh, that sounds perfect. Jungkook gave you a quick kiss on the forehead and walked over to the counter, grabbing the bread and peanut butter. You watched him as he moved around the kitchen, feeling warmth spread in your chest. He was always so attentive, so caring, especially now that you were pregnant. It made you love him even more. While he prepared the snack, you rested a hand on your belly. See, baby, Appa always takes care of us. We are lucky, aren't we? Now we won't eat chocolate much, okay? After eating a few bites, you put the chocolate aside. Jungkook glanced back at you, catching your words, and smiled softly. You know, I'm the lucky one. He said, spreading peanut butter on the toast. You have given me everything I ever dreamed of. You looked at him, tilting your head. What do you mean? He finished making the toast and walked over, handing you the plate. You, he said softly, sitting down beside you at the kitchen table. And now our baby. I never imagined I could be this happy. You took a bite of the toast, savoring the rich, nutty flavor. Well, you have made me happy too, you replied between bites, smiling at him. He chuckled before brushing a strand of hair behind her ear. Every time I see you like this, glowing and carrying our baby, it just hits me how lucky I am. You are giving me a family viand. That's something I always dreamed of but never thought I would have. This melted your heart. You got a little emotional. He's always a really sweet and caring husband, and you're happy that you got him as your life partner. Still, he always values you more than himself. Oh, we are lucky that we have you who loves us so much. I'm sure the baby will be so proud to have a father like you, and I'm already proud of you being my husband. He smiled, looking at you with such love in his eyes. I'm so grateful for you, for us, for this little one we are bringing into the world. He said, placing his hand gently on your belly. I want to be the best husband and father I can be for both of you. You placed your hand on top of his, feeling the love radiate between you. You already are, Jungkook. You're the best. He leaned forward, pressing a kiss to your lips. I can't wait for our future. Watching our baby grow, making more memories with you. I'm excited for everything. You smile against his lips, your heart swelling with love. Me too. We are going to be the best team raising this little one. Jungkook grinned, pulling back slightly to look at you. His eyes were sparkling. And I promise I'll always take care of you both, no matter what. You finished the last bite of your toast, feeling completely full and content. Thank you, Jungkook, for the snack, for everything. He stood up, helping you out of your chair and guiding you back to bed. Come on, let's get you and the baby back to sleep. Once you were both back in bed, he tucked the blanket around you and lay down beside you, pulling you close. You rested your head on his chest, feeling his heartbeat steady and strong. Our baby is going to have the best dad in the world, you murmured, closing your eyes as sleep began to creep in. Jungkook smiled, holding you close. And the most amazing mom, he whispered, kissing the top of your head. Good night, my love. Good night, baby. As the room fell into peaceful silence, you drifted off to sleep in Jungkook's arms, feeling safe, loved, and excited for the future you were building together. Jungkook watched you for a few moments longer, with a smile on his face before he leaned down and pressed one last kiss to your belly. Good night, little one. Appa loves you, he whispered softly, and with that he closed his eyes, ready to dream of the beautiful life he was living and the family he couldn't wait to spend the rest of his days with.